everyone, my name is Madhujyoti, daughter of Murthy. My matric number is 23DLS21F2033 and I am from DLS1A.
Hello everyone, my name is Niveda, daughter of Mohnet. My matric number is 23DLS21F2057 and I am from DLS1A. Today I am...
Hello guys, my name is Sharvina, daughter of Selvakumar. My matrix number is 23DLS21F2047 and I'm from DLS1A.
Hi guys, my name is Yakesan, son of Velu. My matrix number is 23DLS21F2037 and I'm from DLS1A. Today I'm here.
Hello everyone, my name is Shavishi, daughter of Mohammed. I am from class DLS1A. My matrix number is 23DLS21F2031. Today
We want to talk about source document used in the business and explain the function of the document. What is source document? It all starts with source document, which will be recorded in books entry. All business transactions must be supported with documents as evidence of the business activity considered. We will discuss about 4 types of source document, namely invoice by me, officer receipt by Niventa, payment voucher by Sharvina, debit note by Yakisan. I want to talk about invoice. What is invoice? Invoice is a document used by the supplier to request payments of goods delivered to a customer. It is issued by the supplier to the customer and are only used in credit transaction only. The main purpose of invoice is to provide sales records to customers, and invoice have an important purpose in business. The invoice consists of several details such as dates, distribution of goods, total amount to be paid by the customer, discount terms, and the name of the person in charge. Invoices are typically issued to a customer after they have received their goods or service, but before payment has been received, which in this situation, me as the supplier issued an invoice to Balkis Enterprise. On 21 April 2022, Balkis Enterprise bought goods but haven't made a full payment yet. Therefore, the business will issue an invoice to the customer. Balkis Enterprise purchase by credit will be recorded in DLS1A sales. Sales journals referred by the invoice that the company issued the sales on credit. Most often, these sales are made up if inventory sales or merchandise sales, which is related to the transaction.
Today I am going to talking about the document that is official receipt function. Official receipt is a document used by a supplier as acknowledgement of payment received from the customer that use cash transaction in official receipt. It contains the date of transaction, item description, total value of cash received, and receipt of payment in cash and check. We have to record the transaction. Cash book is used to record all cash transaction of business. It has 2 sides, debit on the left and credit on the right. There are 2 types of cash book, that is 2-column cash book and 3-column cash book. It is used to record entire without any cash discount. Since the payment was made in cash, we need to record the details in the cash column. This entry is made on the debit side and it will look like this. Example of official receipt, and that is some explanations about official receipt. We need to record the transaction into a cash book. The scenario of the official receipt function is, for example, on 23rd April 2022, Balkis Enterprise finally settled their debt. Therefore, the business will issue an official receipt to Balkis Enterprise. This is the example of the official receipt. The official receipt look like this. A
payment voucher is a document that issued by a business itself to record all types of money payments and acknowledged by the recipient. Completed payment vouchers must be attached, such as invoices or bills. It is commonly used to make salary payments, rent of premises, or any other business expenses such as repair expenses. For an example, to support the entries that reported in the accounts book, Balkis Enterprise use payment voucher are used to be recorded payments owed vendors to maintain payment history, expenses to pay vendors on behalf of clients, which means costs advance, can be recovered through expenses distribution, depend on payment vouchers, type of voucher, credit or receipt voucher, which means general voucher. Payment voucher is prepared for all payments made by the business firm directly or through its bankers in all business organizations. Mostly the payment made in following manners: payment in cash, check, demand drafts, or pay orders, payment made directly by bank on behalf of the business clients for the transaction of Balkis Enterprise, paying the rest of the debt from the DLS1A shops. A cash book should have been made by Balkis. The credit side of the book, a cash book, is financial newspaper, which includes all receipt and disbursement, including bank deposits and withdrawals.
Today I'm here to explain about debit note function. Okay. A debit note, also known as a debit memo, is issued by the supplier to the customer to notify the increase of certain amount of sales previously charged to the customer, purchase cancellation, or other specified circumstances. A debit note is similar to a credit note, except it's issued from the supplier side. Therefore, debit notes are issued before a credit note can be created by the supplier. A debit note acts as a customer's formal request for the credit note from the supplier. The document serves as evidence to support a purchase written in the accounting books of a customer. It is issued when the amount stated in the invoice has been understood. Additional charge has been imposed by the supplier and interest in charge to the customer due to late repayment by the customer. The customer's debt will be increased by the amount stated on the debit note. The debit note contains the date, description of items, total value of additional amount charged, and the name of the person in charge. Furthermore, I got some example for the debit note function. On 25th April 2022, a supplier issued customer a debit note to notify the customer that the amount that they paid has been understated. Not only that, I'm here to return.
The next is I'm going to talk about purchase order. What is purchase order? A purchase order is a document used to purchase product or service instead of cash, contracting to a payment at a later date. Along with quotes and invoices, a purchase order is a document that may be required when a business buys goods or services. A purchase order can help keep track of your business, such as if you order 100 barbecues and only 80 arrive, then you can quickly contact all parties involved. We have to match the price charged on the invoice to the original price quote over the phone. So we need to maintain accurate cost of sales, track the pricing and buying histories. To manage and profit from purchase orders, we need an accounting program and a good advice. Today I'm going to talk about meaning of book prime entry. The books of prime entry is another step in accounting cycle where there is accounting transactions are recorded. The function is to record information regarding the business activities from the source document received or issued by the business.
Next, I want to talk about purchase journal. Books of prime entry for invoice will be recorded into the purchase journal. Purchase journal, also known as a purchase table, it is used to record business inventory credit, purchase only. Purchase journal will be recorded when a business makes a purchase of merchandise with the supplier on credit. An example see in the picture on 23 April 2022, Kaizen shop credit purchase from my one shop. This will be recorded on purchase channel if the invoice is received from the supplier. The purchase channel will show list of trade payables and the sum of credit purchase for my one shop.
The customer's order, and the table is look like this. First we record items and then code number and then particulars, unit, price per item and amount. This is the example of the official receipt. Furthermore, I get an example of official receipt from mall.
Thank you.
Lastly, I am going to explain the document that is cash book. The official receipt document will be recorded in the cash book. Cash book used to record all cash transactions of the business. Therefore, Kaizen shop need to record cash sales into the cash book since the receipt was made in cash. Anti-shop need to record details in the cash column. This entry is made on the debit side. This is the example of two-column cash book. Two-column cash book have debit and credit. They also have date, particular, folio, cash book, bank, and then credit also date, particular, folio, cash, and bank. And lastly, this is the three-column cash book. Three-column cash book also have debit and credit, but these three column have date, particular, folio, discount allowed, cash and bank, and credit also date, particular, folio, but these have discount allowed and cash and bank. Thank you so much guys. This is my topic that I will take it.
The details in the payment voucher are recorded in the cash payment journal and on the credit side of the cash book of business. Mr. Farhan's salary payments need to be recorded on the credit section because all payments involving cash and check, if they be recorded on the credit section of the cash book.
Not only about that, I'm here to explain return invoice, which is sales return journal. The debit note will be recorded and included in the sales return journal entry. Therefore, the supplier will issue a debit note to the customer for any fees to be paid by the customer. For example, as we can see in the picture, the Kaizen shop issued a debit note to Mani Arasan Furniture Shop to send the customer about the amount undervalued by the customer. So the debit note will be recorded into the sales return journal entry at the end of the month. The business will know the number of credit sales made in that month.
So we're going to see how they recorded the purchase order.
In purchase order, they will record the item that we purchased, the description of the item, the quantity of the item that we purchased, the unit price of the item, and finally the total item that we purchased.
I hope with our presentation just now can give understanding and benefit to all of us. By the way, thank you guys for willing to explain the topic we are discussing today. Thank you.